going north, then it becomes velocity na. Okay? Teka lang ha, may tao lang. Okay, tapos temperature change, remember, yung temperature itself, hindi siya, scalar lang siya, 27 degrees. Pero once it becomes a temperature change, it becomes a vector. Why? Because you need to say, saan ba nanggagaling yung change na yan? Ano ba ang direction? Okay, sabi mo, temperature change, umiinit po kasi ng 2 degrees per second from inside to outside ng bahay. Okay? Parang gradient, no? Kakaroon ka, may temperature difference pong 2 degrees between the inside and the outside. So, may direction ka ngayon na inside to outside. Okay? Yung taas po at baba ng oven, may temperature change po, lumalamig po ng 1 degree Celsius pataas. Okay, so may direction ka. Because that temperature change needs to have a flow. Saan ba siya nagpo-flow na direction? Yung weight naman is of course, lagi siyang towards Earth. Okay, lagi siyang pababa. So yung free body diagram nyo, lagi siyang downward. So it has a direction pa din. And thrust naman for airplanes, it still needs a direction. Kasi ano ba yung thrust mo? Is it acting forward, acting backward, or acting sideways? So it needs a direction para magamit mo siya sa problems. Okay? And changing the direction will change yung behavior ng ating quantity. So that's one differentiator of vectors. May question ba dun?
Wala po.
Okay. So, kung wala, we will proceed dun sa addition and subtraction. Ginawa na natin to sa class. Okay? Addition and subtraction. But to give you additional info, ito yung ginagamit pala natin sa class is cosine law. Yung a squared plus b squared minus 2ab cos c. That's cosine law. Sine law naman, yung length over sine of the opposite angle. So, pwede nyo din pala siyang gamitin if you need it, no? To get the angles and the sides of your triangles. Okay? So, diniscuss na natin sa class to, yung parallelogram law, tsaka yung triangle rule. Okay, parallelogram law, you create two parallel lines with your A and B. Intersection, yun yung magiging R. For triangle rule naman, head to tail tayo. Connect A and B, head to tail. Yung dulo nung last vector, that would be your R.
Alam kang mag-request.
Special
Yes,
case, if
muna.
yung collinear yung vectors, then
Konting
you just
discussion daw
connect
muna.
them head to tail.
Okay.
Okay?
Kailan ang quiz daw?
So if A and B, you add them,
Ngayon din.
connect them head to tail, head
Oo,
to tail.
okay.
Then you get
After
your
daw na ito,
R.
yan si Vinci natawag na naman kay Sir.
Okay? So, diretso lang yan. Magduduktongin nyo lang, then that's your resultant vector. So, basically, the direction would be the same, pero yung magnitude nila will be added algebraically. Okay. Now, ito yung sinasabi ko na pag multiple or successive addition, then you need to add them one by one. Okay? So, kung parallelogram method, you, for example, F1 plus F2 plus F3, you add F1 and F2 first, tulad dito sa figure, yung red lines, F1 and F2, you get your resultant vector for F1 and F2. And then that vector, you use that to combine to F3, you get your final resultant vector FR. Okay, so one by one lang lagi sila. Of course, you can use yung triangle method pa rin para dire-diretso na siya. Okay? But again, commutative property, if you will recall, kung gusto mo unahin i-combine yung F2 and F3, pwede naman. Then saka mo isama si F1. Or kung gusto mo unahin yung F1 and F3, pwede din saka mo isama si F2. So it's more of a choice for you, but you should be arriving at the same FR at the very end. Okay? Question po? So again, you can use your geometry and trigonometry skills para isolve yung parallelogram natin. Okay, next. Pwede rin naman tayong gumawa, I do not know if you did it before, na reverse siya. Okay, so reverse, ibig sabihin, you have your F, you have your resultant, and then ang gagawin mo naman, you would find the original two vectors. Yung components niya, or yung pinag-add na component para makuha si resultant vector F. Okay? To do that, meron dapat defined na axis or arbitrary axis kung saan mo ibabalik or ibabato yung resultant vector mo. Okay? Usually, most of the time, along yan dun sa members or dun sa members ng ating machine. For example, yung mga pliers or mga scissors, along yan lagi sa line of action ng ating members. Okay? Tapos ang goal mo, maibalik mo yung resultant force mo to the original axis. So, pa-reverse tayo. So, to do that, medyo same way din, you still need your parallelogram na perpendicular. You still need lines pala na perpendicular sa ating resultant. And then, kung anong intersection nila sa mga axis, yun yung magiging original vector nila. Okay, so yung intersection sa axis V of your parallelogram will be your FV. The intersection with axis U ng parallelogram mo, that will be your FU. And that would be your original or component vectors. Okay, and adding vector FV and FU will result to vector F. Okay. Pwede rin siyang triangle rule. Okay? Kailangan nyo lang sundin pa rin yung parallel, kung ano yung parallel. No? And then use your trigonometric functions and geometry rules to get your angles and lengths. Pero yung placement ng U and V, arbitrary yan. It's either given sa problem or i-analyze nyo based sa drawing ng given. Pwede rin siyang gawin actually na mathematical. For example here, ang resultant dito is 600 pounds. Okay? Ang goal mo, maibalik siya sa axis U and V, which are in line sa line of action ng two members natin. Okay? So, giving ka ng angle. So, here, you still need to create your parallelogram na parallel sa dalawang axis. And then use your angles and lengths formulas para makuha yung the rest of the values ng FU and FV. Okay? So you choose whether triangle method or parallelogram method with the mix of geometry and trigonometry. Okay, so this one, I think, mahirap siyang i-discuss. Kailangan nyo talaga siyang gawin para mag-gets nyo siya or yung makuha nyo yung feel on how to do it. Okay? So kumbaga, mas okay na mag-problems tayo. Mas mag-gets nyo doon yung way na to, but it's similar pa rin naman doon sa original method. Yung components to resultant, same formulas, same rules, magkaiba lang yung given at yung need to find sa ating drawing. Okay, so yun lang po. So mabilis lang ang discussion. Kasi nga I want to use yung time nyo of the class to quiz. Kaya ako nang mag-quiz na outside the class kasi hindi ko na yung oras eh. Tapos bigyan ko kayo ng task sa akin. So we'll use the remaining 1 hour instead. Okay? So after this call, I would be uploading ng 1:30 yung material, yung questions sa quiz. You can answer it on your own paper kasi upload nyo lang naman yung sagot sa classroom. What are in the quiz? There will be yung discussion kahapon about gravity, gravitational attraction. Yung discussion din kahapon about unit etiquette. Okay? And then, after nun is vector addition and subtraction na. So, there will be 2 questions that you need to resolve the vectors, component vectors to resultant. And then may isa naman wherein you need to do the reverse. Given kayo ng resultant and given yung arbitrary axis and you need to resolve those original component vectors. Okay, so you have 1 hour to do that. I will be uploading, sige, upload ko na today, dapat 1:30 pero upload ko na after the class. Then you have until 2:30 to upload it sa classroom. Okay, I will be strict po sa pag-upload deadline, 2:30 talaga siya. If you miss uploading by 2:30, then wala na po yung chance for the score. Okay, so try to do it hanggang mga 2:15 lang and then use the 15 remaining minutes to upload it sa classroom. Okay, so any question po? Yes po, boss, Alfred.
Sir, saan po ilalagay yung solution po?
Kayo na bahala ko sa inyo sulat kasi ang kukunin ko lang naman is photo. Pero nilagay ko naman dun sa questions na put your name and your QR, SR number sa lahat ng sheets na gagamitin nyo. Para alam ko na hindi nyo kinuha yung sheet sa ibang tao. But you can use your notebook na, tapos picture nyo na lang para hindi na siya humiwalay pa ng papel. Okay, any other question po? Indicated ko na din doon kung ilang decimal places ang ilalagay nyo sa inyong vectors saka sa inyong angles. Okay. No need, since we are doing geometry, trigonometry, no need to scale, pero be sure na may label lahat ng lengths nyo saka lahat ng angles nyo na kailangan.
Sir, need pa pong yung mismong figure pong binigay nyo.
Pwede nyo na siyang i-kopyahin ba? Pwede nyo na siyang idiretso dun sa solution. Pwede nyo na buuin diretso yung parallelogram. Hindi nyo na kailangang isulat siya na parang hiwa-hiwalay sa papel nyo. Diretso nyo na triangle or parallelogram. And then solve. Tapos yung final answer, yun yung i-request ko na gawa nyo ng separate. Para hindi ko siya hahanapin dun sa parallelogram nyo or triangle nyo. Gawa nyo siya ng simple sketch lang na may length tsaka may angle with respect doon sa hinihingi kong reference axis na nakahiwalay para hindi siya embedded dun sa solution. Pero show your solution syempre. Pero ihiwalay nyo lang siya para mabilis ko makita. Any other question po? Yun, so kung wala po, I will be uploading na after this class yung quiz, then please submit by 2:30 p.m. Yun lang po. Thank you po.